Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chess Voice. Today we are going to look at the next theoretical Rook Endgame, that is based on the doubled knight pawns. Here we have taken the G pawns. So when we discussed the theory of Rook Endgame with the knight pawn, we saw that the passive rook is able to hold against the knight pawn. But here there are two G pawns. So there are possibilities of reaching a winning king and pawn endgame even if one pawn is given up. Let's see what can white do in the position. In the absence of the g4 pawn, we see that white cannot do much in the position because he is unable to create mating threat, and whenever he pushes the g pawn to g7, rook a6 check is there and it's not possible to improve the position. Let's see how the other g pawn can help in the position now. Firstly, we can't play g7 right now because black can just 2 check, and after the king moves to h5, here white, but black can try the move rook h6. Now the rook is given up with a check. If king takes h6, then it's a stalemate, and if the king moves to g5, again rook g6 check, king f5, the sacrifice of the rook can keep on continuing. Do note that after rg7, kg7, kg5, and white will win. Again, it's not possible to take the rook. So again, rook f6 check is not possible. This time the king has got place on h7. But here again, what we can do? We can play the rook away and keep the king cut off. And there is no good way for white to improve the position. Let's say g5 is played. Then again black can just wait, and as soon as g6 is played, black will start sacrificing his rook. Now see, there is no way to improve. kg5 allows rg6 check, king e5, then r into g6, and the position is drawn. So g pawn has guarded the h7 square. Move g7 is inadequate. Waiting on the 7th rank will not help because black will also just keep on waiting on the a8 and c8 squares. So first white has to stop the check. White plays the strong move rook b6. White will try to give up the rook, that is actually give up the pawn and trade the rooks. So let's say black has to wait over here. Black can just play rook c8. We know that the rook is not capable of coming to a1 because of rook b8 mate. So the rook waits. After the move rook c8, white just plays g5. Simply now black rook is unable to move from the last rank. Rook moves, then rook b8 mates. And after any move, we see that after let's say rook e8 or any other move, we see that white plays g7. And now there is no defense to the plan of rook f6 followed by rook f8. For example, rook e6 is not a stalemate anymore. And we see that he is in a zugzwang now. After king f7 also, rook check, kg8, rook f8 check, rook takes f8, gf8, king f8, kh7, and white wins. After the move rook c8, g5, black can try the move rook f8. When it looks like after g7 there is rook f6 check, but after rook f6 just gf6, and the king still has the square f7 and nothing helps over here. Again same, if the rook moves up, then rook b8 check, so the rook has to waste time on the last rank, and after rook a8, rook f6, we see that there is no defense whatsoever to the move rook f8. Here we can see again rook a6, then just rook a6, king has got the f7 square. So white's technique is actually simple. Although white's idea looks very simple, but if the process is not known, then it might be difficult to find it during the game. I hope you are finding these lessons useful. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your time.